start recording. And I need to share my fucking screen. Where is this? Here. Alright, can you guys see my screen, bro?
Yeah, we can see
Alright,
it.
alright. Uh, shit is in the way. Hey, wait, you can't see this? Okay, okay. Uh, alright. Can everyone just mute themselves so we don't have like background noise first? Then I think we'll begin. Alright. So I'm gonna start off with my story. So it's May 2023, not that long ago. I'm on self improvement. But I'm not doing the regular meditating, I'm not journaling, I'm not doing deep work. What I'm doing is I'm watching Sidemen Among Us videos. That's what I'm doing for my self improvement. And bro, I was scoping things saying like bro I can relax one time, I can watch one video and I just get instantly back into my Jeffrey cycle. This is what I call it, my Jeffrey cycle. What happens in my Jeffrey cycle is I start off on my PC doing some dumb shit. This is what I always used to do, like back in the day when I was a real Jeffrey. Then I get tired of sitting, literally. That's I get tired of sitting, so I lie in bed, watch videos. Then I fap. I have a fapathon, and then I get something to eat. And after that, I return to my PC. This this fucking haunts me. But that's not the worst part, bro. The next day, the worst part is that this had happened again. It's not the first time this has happened. This has happened the week before that and the week before that. I've I always like was consistent like 6 days a week, and then one day a week I would totally fuck up. And this time there's another difference. It makes it worse even more. It makes it even worse. What I do is I don't get back on track the next day. I for some reason don't feel ashamed of myself. I don't get back on track. And it repeats itself day after day. I try to do deep work, but my brain points are fried. I don't have brain points, so I can't do the deep work. I get irritated, I watch a video, and the cycle goes again. And there comes one day where I get so pissed off at myself. Like, of course, imagine yourself right now. You just start doing Jeffrey shit all of a sudden. You would get pissed off at yourself, right? So I get pissed off at myself and I say okay, I'm gonna record a YouTube video. And the YouTube video I scripted for that day, I pre-scripted all my videos. The bro, the script I recorded for that day is how you can never relapse again. The video I've scripted is bro. Yeah, I can't make that up, bro. That's a moment that woke me the fuck up, bro. After that, I long story short, I just got back out of that rut, and literally not done a bad habit since. So I've been extremely consistent. I've only been progressing up. One thing, Hamza has explained this, but I wanted to include it in this video. Okay, so our goal with being consistent should not it should be our goal, but it's a pretty unrealistic goal to just keep seeing this, to see a line like this. What's more likely to happen is that you see something like this. Okay, maybe you go down a little bit. Oh fuck, what the fuck just happened there? But you might go down a little bit and then you okay, that's okay. But what happened for me is I just crashed basically. Like it was like fucking what's that coin called? Luna, I think. It's okay. But what our goal should be is to make these as long as possible. So keep going, progressing up as much as possible, and to go down as little as possible. So to maybe go to here instead of like here. What keeps happening with this shit? No, well, instead of going to here. Once you understand that, I want to give you a mindset. There's only one thing, genuinely, only one thing in your life you have always been consistent with. You have never failed to do this once. And what do you guys think it is? Just type in the chat what you think this is. Like you have never, this is not something you're required to do, like drinking water, or it's not like a basic necessity for life, but it's actually something that you choose to do basically. But what do you guys think it is? No, it's not seeking That's a good one though. I've never. Yeah, but dopamine is kind of a sleep. Nah, it's not like a basic need, but it is. It is genuinely not meant to be funny, but it is kind of funny. It's wiping your ass. It is genuinely. You have never once failed to do that, and that's actually a really good mindset to have. If you can make self improvement more like using toilet paper, you will be more like consistent. Genuinely think of that. If you would feel like you have not wiped your ass after you've relapsed or done a stupid habit, you would be the most consistent person ever because that feels disgusting. First of all, you would be so ashamed of yourself. Everyone would look at you if as if you were some weird guy, and you are probably a weird guy if you don't do that. But and by the way, if any of you have once not wiped your like you probably have. If not, you're probably a little bit crazy. But yeah, that's another thing to talk about. Maybe you want to ask Hamza a question about that. But wait, how can I move this, bro? This is annoying me. Yeah, here. All right. But that's just a good mindset to have. So if there, yeah, you understand this. So this is some game, bro. This when I thought of this made me think of what you guys probably know of triggers, right? Like for NoFap, you have triggers that make you want to relapse, right? Put one in the chat if you know about this because else I just explain shortly. Yeah, okay. Yeah, everyone knows about this. So if and you guys also know that like mental health is the cause of your bad habits. Have you guys heard of that? Type one again if you've heard of that. So and two if you don't. Two if you don't know. Okay, everybody knows that. But then, if the trigger, the cause, is mental health, why are we still looking at a trigger for NoFap? You know what I mean? The cause, we already know the cause. Like, of course, if you're scrolling on Instagram for 10 hours a day and look at big booty chicks, of course you're gonna relapse. But someone with good mental health, think of Adonis right now. He has good mental health. He would not be scrolling on Instagram for 10 hours a day. So we need to look not at the triggers of like just feeling horny or whatever or wanting to look on YouTube. We need to look at the triggers of bad mental health. Have you ever thought about that? Why are we not looking at the triggers of you having bad mental health? Think about it. Every time you have lapsed or done a bad habit, you were probably either bored, but I don't think we are bored anymore because we've probably found our purpose. We're busy with shit. We probably have too much to do instead of us being bored. But we sometimes you probably have bad mental health. So what is it that's triggering your bad mental health? Is it maybe you talking to a friend, him making fun of you? What is it for you? What's triggering your bad mental health? That's something that made me so much more consistent. And one thing I realized, and you might not realize this, is it could be your house. It could genuinely be your house because you had tens of hundreds of thousands of bad memories in your house. I went to New York, like I said to Sean, and I had such good mental health. And then when I came back, I had bad mental health. I realized it's just because of triggers that are putting bad thoughts into my head. So look out for like triggers for your. Ah, fuck! I forgot something. Wait. Okay. We need to do this still. So basically, I've given this free lecture, yeah. But we all know, and this is just a side tangent. We all know if you pay for something, you value it more. So there's one thing we're gonna do right now. We're gonna do like an actionable step. Everyone, close your eyes right now. Uh, Aaron, close your eyes. I see you, bro. I can't see the guys in the camera, but just visualize. You have just paid $1,000 for this lecture. You have genuinely just asked your mom, "Yo, mom, can I borrow your credit card? It's the most valuable lecture I will have in my life. This will change my life." Even if it's not true, just visualize it. It will help you get 10 times more out of this lecture because you value it more. All right, we're back. Just genuinely, okay, that's just one thing because you haven't paid for this and you probably won't value it as much if you paid for it. So that's just one thing I wanted to do. Okay, so create urgency now, quick. Just you have to create urgency. There's an experiment I want to talk about you with you. I think Arjun knows about this already, but there has been an experiment with a block of cheese, a little mouse. Bro, I this is genuinely so much harder than it looks with a mouse, bro. Wait, but I have like a drawing pad. I wanted to bring with me. I'm on vacation right now again with my grandma, but I wanted to bring a drawing pad to mock Hamza, but I forgot it, and now I just look like an idiot. Okay, so this mouse, the goal of this mouse is there's like obstacles and shit, right? In this box, and this block of cheese, this one, you draw an arrow like this, yeah. This block of cheese, the mouse needs to find this block of cheese, and they let him search for the block of cheese, and it took him like 10 minutes or whatever. Let's just say it took him 10 minutes. Okay, that's fucked up 10, but you get what I mean. There's one thing they did to decrease this. I don't know what the exact numbers are, by the way, but it's like something like this. There's one thing they did to take this from 10 minutes to 1 minute. What do you guys think they did? Arjun, if you already know it, don't say it. But what do you guys think they put in this box to make him get this block of cheese like 10 times faster? Yo, guys, put it in the chat. Another mouse. No, it is another animal though. Yeah, yeah, it's a cat. They put a cat in this here. Cat. Bang. They put a cat in there. This mouse is obviously scared of that cat and it needs to run like 10 times fast. It's running for its life, just genuinely. This cat is running for his life. It does not want to get eaten. And he's not running anywhere like specifically. He's just running around the box. And still, he finds it 10 times faster. So, bro, Alexis said this perfectly. I asked him, like, what is your cat? And he told me, bro, I could put like 20 cats in the box. You could not make this 10 times faster, but like 100 times faster. If you just make your own cat, you create urgency for yourself, and there might already be urgency. So I will just name a few for you. If you're not financially free in like a couple years, I don't know what your goal is, but you can literally just create urgency like this, just by telling yourself what's already there. You can tell yourself, okay, if I'm not financially free, I can't retire my parents. Their life will literally be worse if I don't make this money right now. My own life would be worse. Just you can make so many things up. You could put genuinely like 20 cats in this box. And by the way, you are the mouse, or you are probably like a really buff gorilla if you were an animal, but like you know what I mean. And then you have this. This is your goals. Yeah, man. You probably understood that already. Just wanted to explain that. For the I don't know. So we have this. Yeah. Does everyone understand this? Are there questions until now? Does anyone have a question they would like to ask? Yo, Aaron, you can mute your mic, bro.
So you're talking about the cat and the mouse. So one cat could make it 10 times faster. Well, we're the mouse.
Mm-hmm.
And 20 cats would make it like 100 times faster. So is it just more cats the better?
Yeah.
Would
So
the
like
mouse ever get eaten?
not necessarily. Like I mean, okay. So you all have heard like okay, if someone would put a gun to your head and say, okay, they would kill you if you don't make this money in 30 days. That's like the ultimate form of urgency. But if 20 guys said that, it would not like add that much, right? Like one gun is going to kill you anyway. So yeah, I don't think it matters that much, to be honest. If you put like, but for sure, if you put, yeah, I think so. Like, how do I explain this, bro? If you if they are like equally as urgent, then not. But if one is urgent than the other, then yeah. Does that make sense? So I can explain this
Yeah.
with like boats. if you have a boat and you put two engines behind it that are like the equal amount of horsepower or equal amount of what's it called? Fucking I don't know in English, but it will go just equally as fast. Just do you know what I mean, Aaron? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
All right. All right, we'll move on to the next. Did anyone ask a question in the chat? 2020 would cause too much stress. Yeah, for sure, for sure. That's very true as well.
Yes,
Then,
Noah.
yo,
This is like a bit of a separate one, but on the graph it was like the graph like goes down sometimes, right?
yeah, here.
So like what would you I know this is like a separate lecture topic, but like if you had like one piece of advice, what would you do to like make the graph go back on track?
I'm actually gonna talk about that, bro. That's what we're gonna talk about right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, not this. Okay. It's responsibility, bro. So if you are responsible for a lot of people, you can't go down, you can't stop. Like, just think of a doctor. If a doctor is operating someone, he's fixing someone's heart or whatever, he can't just think, oh, let me chill for a bit, let me just. Or he actually can. He could take breaks. But those breaks are not like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna go on a 2 week vacation while this guy's just on the table like dying right now. No, that you can't do that. So he has huge responsibility to just get back there. And Hamza also explained this. He has this for us. Like he wants us to be on track. He wants us to. He feels responsible for us to not fab, to make money. So if you are responsible for people, you have to do this. Like 9 to 5, people working a 9 to 5. They're oh wait, that's actually another point. But yeah, does this make sense? Ever just nod your head if this makes sense. Like okay, if you create responsibility, you genuinely feel. Do you get just if you feel responsible for your people? Do you guys know your people from Hamza's lecture? Probably yeah. So genuinely feel so responsible for your people, for them to reach their goals, genuinely want to help them. If you are responsible for them, you can't just chill for a bit. This is what bro, I didn't even care about like my people at first. I just wanted to make money. But when Hamza explains, I was like, yo, I'm genuinely responsible for these people. You know what I mean? So, yeah, just change your mindset on that. And you can also do things to make yourself more responsible for shit. How could you do that? So wait, just let me check if I've written anything down. I've not done this whole lecture out of my head. I'm very sorry. Yeah. So one thing you could do is actually a guarantee. This is just some side game. If you're making your product right now, which you might be doing, another guarantee you could give is you could guarantee on for like commission basically commission based. So if someone loses weight, they pay. You know what I mean? So that's another guarantee Hamza didn't talk about. If someone loses 20 pounds, they pay you 200 euros or whatever. So they don't pay until they lost the weight. And that makes you very responsible because now you're not only responsible for that person, but for yourself, for your own money. So that makes you way more responsible as well. Yeah. Then accountability. That's what this is. A lot of this like goes back to the toilet paper mindset. Because if you think about it, like everyone holds you accountable to what to wipe. Basically everyone. Because everyone would just think, oh, this guy is weird as fuck. So if you can maybe get everyone to hold you accountable, like say, so not just partners. That's what I mean by that. So first of all, if you get an accountability partner, that's great. But don't get accountability, that's a bitch. That's what one tip I will give you. If you get an accountability partner, that if you slip up or if you think about doing a bad habit, if you haven't posted anything the last 4 days, if he says, "Oh, it's okay, don't worry about it. Yeah, the graph goes down sometimes. It's not that bad. I mean, we're already better than the most Jeffries." ditch him immediately. You need your accountability partner to fucking slap you, but even if he's online, bro, he needs to abuse your ass, bro. He can't just say, "Oh, it's okay," bro. He needs to come to your house and get you out of your bed and just throw you behind your PC and make you do deep work. That's the accountability partner you need. All right. Yo, Arnie. Hello, Arnie. Welcome. Oh yeah, Marcus has joined, by the way. Welcome. Yeah, man. Okay. So this is one thing Hamza told me, and this was so valuable for me. Some of you guys might have already seen this, but please stop making your own decisions if you are your worst self. Sometimes you might, like, you have versions of yourself that are not as smart as your best self. Let me explain. You right now are probably in like a kind of a good mood, a kind of a good state of your own. You are probably like pretty smart right now, but you have a version of yourself. Maybe it's sleep. Like, let's just use Arnie for an example. You might have sleepy Arnie. You might have horny Arnie. You have all these Arnies that are versions of Arnie. You might have thirsty Arnie. That's that every oh that, you I just got demonetized shit. But you have so you have sleepy Arnie. And sleepy Arnie, every time he's sleepy, he doesn't want to do the work, or he just wants to go do some dumb shit. He just wants to be in a degenerate. But you can't make sleepy Arnie make the decisions. And how do you do this? Well, let's actually take, yeah, okay. So sleepy Arnie in the morning. That's a very specific one. We have sleepy Arnie in the morning. He snoozes his alarm. He snoozes. So he's saying no, no, I don't snooze my alarm. But what's something we could do to not make sleepy Arnie make this decision? There's one simple thing we could do. We could just put the phone with the alarm on the desk, like across the room, because Arnie, he sleeps here. So Arnie has to get up and go here. And this is like a very basic one, but you can do this with like everything. You can do this when you're at 8 a.m. and you should not be looking at blue light, but for some reason you just change the rules for yourself. You have made a rule for yourself. No, don't go on blue light in the evening. But for some reason you keep doing it. You keep like coping, saying, "Oh no, I still need to do this work and I need to do this and this and this." But you have made that rule for yourself. And it's only when you are in work mode that you make that decision, not when you're 7 a.m. Noah, and now you're pissed at your past self for making that decision. So what Alexis has actually done this in a really good way. He's written down the thing the bad version of himself does on the wall in red, and then in green the rule the good self of him made. So let's say it's for me. What it was is sleepy Noah wanted to be or tired Noah. I came back from school and I didn't want to work. And what I did is I just didn't. You can also just make him not do that task because he's just shit at it anyway. I was doing deep work after I came home from school. That just sounds idiotic when I talk about it right now, but that's genuinely just what I did. So what I did is I just got up before school, and then I actually had this issue where I snoozed. So I put my phone here, and you can just get to the next level instantly with this. You can you fix your constraint. So for everyone in this call right now, what's like your shit? Just write this down. Get a piece of paper, open your Notion page or notepad. Write down for yourself. What's your constrained version of yourself right now? I'm gonna take a sip of water while you do that. Wait, I'm gonna do that for myself actually. I have it like in my room. Well, there's no use for me to do that actually. I already have it, but that's in my room in the Netherlands. I'm not there right now. But you can also just type it in the chat. Do that, Arnie. Can you ask your question like with your mic unmuted? That way I can like.
Yeah. I was just thinking maybe you also prefer that I chat instead of just like interrupt you through the mic. But what I was trying to say is like, with the constrained version of yourself, do you mean like the type of version of yourself that is? So is it like the tired version of yourself, the angry version, or do you mean like the thing that he does?
No, like the both actually. So, um, in work mode, Arnie, he doesn't want to turn off blue light, and then you can make a rule for him, and that rule is just really. It might even be you can also force him. So this is like forcefully, and sometimes you can use discipline. But this, if you do it like you put the phone across the room, you're not gonna lie there like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep anyway with the alarm just ear-raping your head. So, yeah. So if you need to do it forcefully, you can do that. But if you can just use discipline and like actually follow that rule, because now it's like way clearer now. Because if you just say to yourself, okay, yeah, I don't need to. Okay, yeah, blue light's bad for me, whatever. If you make a rule for yourself that's like on in your face when you're working, and you start coping or whatever, you start saying, no, but this is like a really important task. I need to do this right now. Then you're probably not gonna do it anyway. You know what I mean? So just experiment with that. Oh yeah, and by the way, I didn't mean like just shout through me, but just I'll ask people if they have a question, and then you can just typing is great too, but it's just for the recording it's a little bit clearer if we just ask it, I think. All right, does anyone else have a question? Just raise your hand if you do. All right. By the way, did I answer your question, Arnie? Or did you have was it?
I guess the only thing that wasn't entirely clear was, so I think the idea of what I have of what it is that you're trying to say is that you want to let like the very motivated and like very clear-minded version of yourself make like the decisions of how you live your life, and then
Yeah.
just enforce those on the other versions of yourself. Is that right?
Yeah,
Or-
yeah. You basically just fire the other versions of yourself. You fire them for
Mhm.
making decisions. Oh wait, what the fuck?
Okay.
That's what you need to do. One thing I do recommend for you guys could be like a little bit of homework. Or wait, how the chat's in the way, bro. No, yeah. It's the call. Wait, I'll just type it here. The call is called YouTuber or entrepreneur. This is actually in the YouTube's course section, and then at around 35 minutes, I asked Hamza a question. And the answer he gives to that is, bro, that's so valuable, and that could be like a little bit of homework for you guys to do after this lecture. But okay, yeah,
So,
yeah,
so Arnie, what I did was like, I watched that lecture that Noah was talking about, and I noticed that like usually when I do relapse, it's because my phone's right next to my bed. So when I wake up, I use that, and then from that, I relapse. So I just like left my phone out and like bought an actual alarm clock, and I've been staying pretty good since then.
Mm,
That's just an
okay.
example of how that's worked for me.
So
Thank you.
it's kind of like the triggers, but not only like you've probably done that for like a couple of things in your life, but it's like for your constrained version right now. And yeah, that's is it clear now, Arnie?
Yeah, that's clear.
All right, all right. Then we have willpower, and Hamza has just made a full guide of this, but I just want to explain to you why willpower is so fucking important, because this is probably relatable to you. So you are probably not the type of guy who just can watch one YouTube video. Oh, this is a fucked up one, but one YouTube video, and then okay, I'm just gonna do some deep work. You are probably the type of guy who watches one YouTube video and then also has to eat all the food in the fucking. Well, I can't spell with this shit. But you also don't. You're also not gonna go to the gym. You're not gonna meditate. You're not gonna do shit basically, and you're only gonna do bad habits. And that's why willpower is so important, because you need the moment you get the desire to get to watch some porn or do whatever you want to watch, is like me, a Sideman Among Us video, bro. Fucking Jeffrey I am, but the moment you get it, you have to obliterate that. Like you just have to scream no at yourself. Oh, maybe no, bro. This it's not just the one video. It is like your whole day ruined. It's probably your whole week ruined because you have bad mental health. Because of that one moment, you keep thinking back to that moment. You think, oh shit, yeah, I really didn't do that. Oh, I'm so ashamed of myself. Like you keep thinking back to that moment, and now your mental health is ruined. And now and like we know, the mental health is like the cause. Mental health, okay, and then I really need to. I wish I would have had the drawing pad, bro. It would be so much better. But mental health, and then you start wanting to watch YouTube and shit. And wait, I just remembered. I just talked about Arnie. I don't think you've seen that, but I just talked about like you needing to have like, instead of looking at the triggers for your bad habits, looking at the triggers for your mental health, because the bad mental health is the trigger for the trigger basically. So you need to look at the triggers for your mental health instead of that. And I said it's either like bad mental health or wait, where the fuck is that? I saw someone say, or it's boredom, and I saw someone say they're still bored sometimes. Who said that? Because I might want to give you some advice. Who? I think that was Marcus. Marcus, bro. Did you say that? Like you're still bored sometimes. Where was that? I think. All right. Arnie, I don't think Marcus is here, but
He said yeah in chat.
oh shit. Oh, I was looking at the above shit. Okay, so have you found your purpose yet, Marcus? What's your purpose, bro? Retire your parents. Okay. So how are you bored if you have like there's I could think of like 20 million activities to do that. That's like okay, you have to like what are your tasks right now? Because you have like 20 million tasks to do there, right? How is there? You might be coping, bro. How is there? You could be working like so much, but here it's so important you create urgency. If you like, okay, so here you're bored, you say. So if you make urgency for like, okay, where was it? Where was the fucking urgency? Here. Where's the urgency? Here. If you have urgency, oh yeah, get on your mic, bro. But if you have urgency, you would not have free time. You would be working so much because, okay, if you think about it, if you don't retire your parents, wait, I don't know if he's listening right now because neither gets to get his mic. Oh, okay. Wait, I'll wait for you to get your mic, bro. And I'll continue. I've really overestimated how long this lecture would take, by the way. I have nothing more to talk about.
Yo, bro, can you hear me?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, perfect.
How are you doing, man?
I'm doing good, bro. How are you?
I'm doing good. But how do you still struggle with boredom? If that's like a goal that requires like 20 million tasks and like so many hours. So how do you still have like
Yeah, so, when I say I'm bored, it's just because I have my morning routine, right? So I would wake up, take a cold shower, meditate, clean my room, make my bed, clean the kitchen, go outside. But then after that, I have like 10 hours of free time. And the only deep work task or the main task that I have is just scripting and recording YouTube videos because that's how I'm going to make my money. But how can I posted this in Adonis School. How can someone work on YouTube for 10 hours? So if I have so much free time, because I'm doing online school, so I like do homework online, I don't have to show up. It's just, it's kind of hard for me to record and script for 10 hours. And I could also, take walks and stuff. But my problem of boredom is that I just have so much time and there's very little like there's a bunch of ways I could make money. I used to be a drop shipper and I was actually kind of busy when I was a drop shipper, but I don't like drop shipping. Like I did YouTube. So I just don't know how to fill up all of my time to optimize it so that I could reach my goal.
so you feel like you have too little to do for like yeah, okay. So how often a week are you posting right now? I assume it's like
Well, I woke up and I made a YouTube video, but for the past 4 days or 3 days, I haven't made any videos. And that was because I saw a post on Adonis School called Lucas Watts. I'm pretty sure if you guys know who that is. It's a guy who made like 12,000. He went from zero to $12,000 per month in 2 months. And one thing that he said, put 100 times more effort into every YouTube video. So I had that thought in mind. And then for the past couple of days, I've been trying to make this good YouTube video, but it's taken way too long. And I just ended up relapsing. I ended up wasting time on YouTube and TikTok. So yeah, I just don't really know what to do.
so. Wait, that's kind of contradicting to what you said at first, no? So you had too much to
Well,
do.
yeah. There's a lot of ways to make money, right? But I hear Hamza talk about how there's only one task that you need to get really good at. And for him, it's recording and scripting. But I have so much free time. I don't know.
Yeah, and of course getting better at recording and scripting.
Yeah.
So but okay, so you need to, okay, so wait. This is kind of fucking my mind right now because you said you wanted to make better YouTube videos, but then you didn't have enough time, so you didn't post for 4 days.
Yeah. Yeah, that is kind of contradicting, huh?
That is really contradicting.
Yeah.
So if you want to make like really, really good YouTube videos, you might only be able to post um, like once a
Once
week.
per week. Yeah.
Like Hamza does this. He doesn't post as much anymore. He was making shit YouTube or like not shit YouTube videos, but like
But like
he
hyper
was doing
stimulating,
he also
10 minute
said
long.
this. He also said this. He said he had like he would record once for like he would record all his YouTube videos. He would send it to his editors. Done. That's all he had to do. Then of course you
Yeah,
have free
yeah.
time. Does Hamza have free time now? He is a YouTuber as well. Look at him. He is working all day every day. You can just copy Hamza, bro. Like, okay, he has his product. Maybe you don't have product, but you can coach people for free if you want to do coach,
I
like
can, yeah, for sure.
whatever you wanna like upsell people to. You can do that for free at first to just get better, to suck less. You could make your YouTube videos 10 times better. You can do so much shit, bro. Just look at what tasks Hamza has, or just yeah, Hamza reads a book for every video, bro. Like
Yeah, bro, I don't even read. I'm gonna be honest. Like when I'm bored, I usually go to instant gratification. I'm usually overstimulated. I go on TikTok all the time. YouTube Shorts, they fuck up my brain. I know it's really bad, but what I've learned is that you can't have instant gratification and delayed gratification at the same time. You can't just go jack off and then expect to turn around and work on your business right after that. Like you have to have a slow transition is what I'm trying to get into. Yeah.
yeah,
I
bro.
agree with that
The
100%.
the
I
0 to
could
100%. Yeah, bro, 100%, bro. And I think that's also like on a bigger scale. Like I think none of us can like have a little bit of balance in our life. Like none of us can just
Yeah,
like
bro.
work.
100%.
Like I think we're either gonna be complete Jeffries or we're all gonna be Adonises. Like I don't think we can have like balance. I think we have
There's no in
contrast.
between. You're right.
Yeah.
Can I ask something just real quick because I gotta hop over to like an onboarding meeting in like a second or two. But I think what you're talking about is really interesting, and I really like what you're like putting forward here. I just wanted to ask, where did you source all this from so I can like read up on it more? Because I obviously want to check out the recording after this too.
Where I don't know, bro. Actually, I think I hopped on a call with Alan. I don't know how he's pronounced his name actually, but this I came up with myself. The toilet paper mindset. I don't know if you're familiar with that mindset, but um, yeah, urgency. Actually, Alan stressed me on that, and that really made me think. Um, Responsibility. I think I of course might have heard of it somewhere, but I don't think I really learned it. Like accountability. It's like kind of it's okay. So I'll just explain you the toilet paper mindset. Like I'll recap it really quick, because this is genuinely what I thought of. Like I thought, what is something that I have always been consistent in? Like I have never failed to do this once, and it's literally the only thing that I'm not required to do. Basically, is the thing. Is like is wiping my ass. And so I just thought, like, what? It's genuine. Like, it's not even a joke. It's genuinely that. So I was
Mm-hmm.
just, thinking of things it has in common with self, or it could have in common with self improvement. Like, and there's one thing more thing I can talk about, but like, so you have this one I came up with myself also, but urgency. You have to do it now. Like, there's no okay. I'm gonna do this first, and then I'm gonna wipe my ass. It's just now. Then you're responsible for yourself. That's also kind of an obvious one. But accountability. Everyone holds you accountable. Like, so that's genuinely where a lot of my ideas came from. It might sound weird, but it's genuinely just true.
No, I think it's quite brilliant actually.
Yeah.
All right, I'm really excited to like watch this recording.
Hey, good luck, bro,
yeah,
on your call.
yeah, of course. Go and crush it, bro. I'll see you.
Bye, bro.
Noah,
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard of this. I don't know if you saw Zane's post on it, but it was like, you need to increase your disgust levels. I think it was called.
I actually haven't, bro.
I've seen that one. Yeah.
So it was about like, yeah, how Zane was talking about like how you need to feel like such an immense amount of disgust when you're doing an act like watching porn, because just from that, like you'll feel so disgusted that you won't do it, right?
Yeah.
And so
Oh,
that
that's
like really relates to what you're saying about the mindset.
Yeah, it does actually. It does a lot. Like, you need to feel disgusted, bro. But I don't know about you guys, but I usually have that the morning after. And also just if you fap, obviously you have that immediately, like after. But when I wake up the morning after, I just look around my room. There's like fucking cookie dough, or like M&M wrappers. There's all this junk food that like I shouldn't have ate. There's my room is all messy. Then it's when it's hit me. It always hits me, or it hit me in the past. I don't know where the fuck how you say that, but yeah, that's when I usually get like the realization, like fuck, I need to be disgusted with myself, not like while I'm doing it. But I genuinely like that. That's great advice by Zaina. I haven't seen that post. I need to check it out. But yeah,
I would say like just progressively overloaded. Like it's hard to like do it. I know what you mean. Like all your thoughts just go toward the activity. Like
yeah,
when I'm
but
doing shit activities, like I think Hamza did make a lecture on like 5 tactics to like
yeah,
avoid desire. And like when I'm trying to avoid desire, I can never remember those until I've actually done the deed. So like
uh,
subconsciously, you just need to like train yourself to think that.
bro, you just reminded me of something. Accountability. I've completely forgot to talk about this. Accountability with yourself as well. This is, bro. Thank you for reminding me on this. T-Mac, I'll get you to your question after this. Okay, sorry for like putting it off so long, but accountability to yourself. Like, remind yourself what your purpose is. Remind yourself of who you are. Like, what exactly what Arjun just said. If you're doing the bad habit, you start engaging in it. You're not thinking about, oh, my purpose is this. Oh, my mission is this. My goal is this. You're not thinking about that. You're thinking, I want to fap right now. That's what you're thinking. Not, oh, like, okay, you understand this. You need to have, like, you genuinely, Hamza writes shit on his hand. I don't know if you've seen this in his lecture. He writes down stoicist, or I don't know what, stoicism. I don't know. He writes down, I am a superior man. He writes down affirmations on his hand. So anytime he gets desire, look at his hand. Oh shit. Like, this is who I am. Write it on your wall. Write your purpose on your wall. Anytime you get a desire, oh shit, that's my goal. Okay, done. This is also a willpower tactic. Guys should 100% check out the willpower guide. If you haven't done that, what the fuck are you doing, honestly? But that's definitely one thing you should do. But you have to remind yourself. You have to be accountable to yourself of who you are, what your goals are. You want to be. And yeah, 100%. Thank you for reminding me on that, Arjun. T-Mac.
Of course, bro.
How do you pronounce your name, by the way? T-Mac.
It's T-Mac is fine. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you can say it's T-Mac. It's
T-Mac.
T-Mac. Yeah, yeah. But also, I just wanted to tell Marcus what I think about his situation, because your advice was great. But like, I hit it 1,000 subscribers like 2 days ago, right?
Congratulations.
So yeah, thank you. But like since then, I got like 50. But to be honest, I just felt something like inside of me, like I don't know how to say it, but it was it gave me the opportunity to like relapse. I didn't do it, but yeah, the willpower thing is really important because I didn't do it because of the willpower. But also, I was thinking, what can I improve to grow faster? Because I got like 1,000 in 3 months, so that's pretty nice. And right now, I'm just working on my scripts for whole day. So I don't know, Marcus. I think when you want to have a good video, you have to work on it like I did. Read a whole book. My last video was about whole book, and I got 4,000 views. So I
Nice.
think when you do like a full script about a book, or just read a book and do a video about every chapter, I recommend that. That's the
Okay.
most powerful thing I did. And the videos that are getting views are always about the chapters of books.
Mhm.
And also the main thing, I think you should focus. I was thinking about it, so I just wanted to tell you, maybe focus on your product right now. Just go buy the $100 million offers and just read this book and think of an offer that Hamza is actually right now. He's doing lectures about how to do a great offer, how to price it and stuff. But yeah, just think of the biggest problem your audience have and try to solve it. And that's it. That's my advice.
Okay, bro. Thank you.
Have you watched the money lectures, Marcus?
Yeah, I've attended some. Yeah.
All right. You would know. He had made homework for you to make like 500 problems. Have you done that?
Yeah. But the thing is, I'm not sure. Like the problems that the dream viewer has, like the dream avatar, you have to write down all of these problems. But I have a question for that because I never really got this answered. Is that when they're buying your product? Because maybe they have doubts in mind and that's trying to convince them, or is it just
No,
general
bro.
problems that you
No,
should write
just
down?
oh, bro. That's. I understand how you're stuck. Then no, bro. It's just like every obstacle they have on their self improvement journey. So you have to be fucking insanely specific. So I was doing relationship obstacles. So what's the first step of that? Okay, they go approach the girl. What's some obstacles they would have by approaching the girl? They think too much. They're not. They don't have a high SMV. They wait. Let me actually read them to you. All right, I'll not do that actually. Maybe okay. So they like what else? I had like 50 of just approaching the girl. They think too much. They don't have eye contact. They look away first. Like all these little things with just speaking to someone. And
Yeah.
if you genuinely start to do this, you won't be feeling bored, bro. You'll have too little time. Trust me. So that's
Yeah.
a actionable step for you,
You have little time too because you're so busy.
bro. Like if I would have more time, I would like of course. Bro, I know what I'm gonna do. Like always, I always have something to do because this
You know,
product.
if I was in your situation, bro, I would never relapse. I would never waste my time. I think my problem is I'm not trying to solve, oh, how do I stop jacking off or how do I stop watching stupid YouTube videos? The problem that I should be solving is how do I like what you just said, writing down the questions or writing down the problems that you have for your target audience. Like the problem is how do I find more stuff to do, not how do I stop doing stuff? You know what I mean?
No, but this is for your product. Do you already have a product? This is not
No, I
for
don't.
bro. That's a whole. What that it's not.
That is a
It's,
whole other job in itself, huh?
bro, that's like the whole part of the job. That's like the job part of it. You if you don't make money from what you're doing, it's pretty much a hobby, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right.
So you should like why don't you have a product right now?
Well, my main limiting belief right now is that I don't have the authority to tell people and help people with their self-improvement since I'm still struggling with some things like that, you know?
But aren't you further than a lot of people?
Yeah, I am. I am. I do believe that, yeah.
Maybe
So
just help the version of yourself that it's one step behind you.
yeah, bro, and it's
Mhm.
way more
But
relatable as well. So
Yeah,
for some
yeah, I
people,
asked.
product
yo,
what product
can
should I
we
sell
can we
though?
keep it one person at a time, please?
Oh,
Just
sorry.
Arjun, you can go ahead, bro. I'll explain my shit after.
But yeah, I asked Hamza the same thing actually. Because like I was saying that like I didn't I felt that I couldn't be relatable. I mean I felt that like I could be a good content creator in self-improvement because I was still struggling on things, and he told me that that just builds relatability to your audience, and they're more likely to like feel connections to you, and that would build a better just
Connection.
help you build better
Yeah,
brands.
bro,
So
Marcus,
yeah.
there's a reason you didn't start watching Andrew Huberman when you first started off. Like, he's not relatable to you at all. He doesn't tell you stories. That Hamza is, you only watch Hamza. There's probably some 80-year-old self-improvement guy out there right now who has experienced 10 times more than Hamza. But he is not relatable because he doesn't, he doesn't think what you think. Hamza, when he thinks of your problem, he knows the exact thought you are thinking. Like with your obstacles, he knows the exact limiting belief you will have. That's where you're relatable. If you would have to tell your younger self about diet, you would know what obstacles he would have. Like an 80-year-old guy on self-improvement doesn't know that. That's why you are not going to teach pregnant women how to lose weight. You are going to teach your younger self how to lose weight. If you would be
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
teaching like a pregnant lady, like you don't know her obstacals. You have no idea. Like, oh, it might be something with a child, and then the child starts acting weird, and it starts punching her insides or whatever. Like you have no idea. So
100%.
yeah, so you're just way more relatable, bro. Like with accountability, can someone hold Marcus accountable to make him to like? Wait, okay, so you don't wait? How don't why don't wait? I need to chill the fuck out. Yeah. So why do you feel like you have the authority to give advice on YouTube but not in a paid community or a paid
Oh,
whatever?
that's a good point, bro. Um, well, I feel like that the audience that I'm speaking to on YouTube, I don't even know my dream avatar like that. It's basically just the younger version of myself, but I should be more specific. To answer your question, if I feel the authority to speak on YouTube and not the authority to speak on a paid community, is because like YouTube is free. Anyone can watch my videos, but I feel like if someone were to pay me, like if I'm doing a one-on-one coaching and I'm helping someone with no-fap, when I literally jacked off an hour before doing the call, I feel like that's not gonna be worth their money.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay, but you, I think T-Mac wants to say, T-Mac, do you wanna?
Yeah. I think that you have other problems that you already solved, and you can help him with that. Maybe you are not great with like nofap and stuff, but like for me, I don't know how to like approach girls, but I have like 3 year relationship right now, and that's my like, uh, and I can teach how to be great in a relationship, right? So I can't say like, okay, guys, do this, like go to a girl and just say this because I never done it. I only done it once and it worked. So like
Yeah,
like I
great
don't
advice,
have like
T-Mac. Yeah, that's also
what?
like,
Yeah.
bro, say things I'm struggling with. I'm struggling with shit on my product right now. I wouldn't make a course on that right now. I wouldn't even make a YouTube. Like, I know more than most people, sure, but I wouldn't, like, if someone came to me with a question I didn't know, like I can't help them. Like, if there's only like, I'm giving this lecture. I gave this lecture because I've been so fucking consistent. Like that's
Yeah,
why I
that's
thought,
it.
like,
That's
okay,
it.
yeah, I need to help. I can help people with this. And yeah, I don't even think, if you don't know the answer, like, if you have no experience with nofap, you shouldn't be helping them for free. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, you shouldn't be make that I don't know if you were there on my story, but like, I wasn't gonna make the YouTube video, of course. I wasn't gonna make the relapse video. I don't know if you were there for that
Yeah,
part.
I relate to you a lot because what you said earlier when you were like wasting time on your bed on your phone, and then right away you after that you made a video on how to be consistent or be productive. As like, oh, that's what I'm doing, kind of, right? Like, I'm teaching people about nofap, but I'm still relapsing. I have another question though. It is my last question. I don't want to like go off topic from your lecture, but what products should I sell? Because there are communities, there's coaching, and there's courses. So do you have any advice?
I would just check on Hamza's lectures, bro. And
Yeah, I would do the ones that is in your flow task. Like when you like actually I sell my videos because my flow is just speaking. So I would never do the PDF or something like that because
Yeah.
it would just be shit, right? I always, because I have like tons of people DMing me on Discord and stuff right now, and I always just record one voice message to them, and that's it.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
bro, Marcus, Hamza explained this in depth, and then one in the money lectures, 100%, bro. Go check those out. That's an actionable step for you.
Okay,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
And
Thank you, bro,
he
so
explains
much.
it so much in detail. Like he goes into how to get into the flow state. How like, bro, you should just check those out. Sean,
I
that
gotta go now, Noah. But like, great lecture, bro.
did you have a question still? I might be able to answer really quickly. Do you? Your hand was up.
Now, I just wanted to chime in on somebody else's question, but I think they already got the answer I was gonna give.
All right, Arjun. Hey, have a good day,
All right.
man, and thank
You
you.
too. See you.
Bye, bro.
No, how is your YouTube going, by the way?
My YouTube.
Yeah.
Let's. Can we keep it in the lecture? We have a call schedule, right?
Ah, okay, yeah, yeah, true.
I'll answer those kind of questions there. Sean, what's your question, bro?
All right, so earlier you said you wanted to look at the triggers of your bad mental health.
Yeah.
So what could some of those triggers be?
Yeah, so I just explained that like my house was just genuinely just a trigger for bad mental health. That's fucking annoying. I don't know how to solve that, to be honest. Like how the fuck do you solve it if your house, literally where you are 100% of the day is a trigger for bad mental health? But one thing I definitely noticed is like um, some people I would speak to would just be so negative, bro. Like in school, you might not even notice this, but I was just really looking out for stuff like this. People in school, they're only talking about, ah, bro, it's so hot in here. Ah, I hate it here. Bro, all the gratification exercise you did, you wrote down like, I'm grateful for this water, and like just all those positive affirmations you've done in your mind. School's just ruining it, bro. I just stopped talking to those people. That was like a plus 100 mental health for me. But like in school, you're just sitting like, oh, I hate it here. Oh, we have this test coming up. Oh, I'm so thirsty. Oh, I'm so hungry. Everything is so bad. My life is shit. Bro, say one thing positive. Like, I just literally just stopped talking to them. Those were like my friends in school. But like stuff like that, you don't even know. Just really think when you are more negative than other places, and that will make you so much more positive. Because think about it. Every time you have relapsed, think of one time you have relapsed. Just really imagine it. Were you happy or were you like kind of angry at something or so? If you were in a totally good mood and you were working on something, it's not even crossing your mind. Like right now, I'm busy, I'm happy, I'm in my flow state right now. Nothing like I'm not gonna get a random desire right now. So let's flap now. No, what the fuck? Like just think about when you're yeah, just really watch out for it. Be mindful for it, I guess. So it's different for everybody, but that was a big one for me.
So just like basically disown your negative friends and clean up your room and just make sure you have an environment that's like stable for working in a good mood, you think?
Yeah, just make your mental health good always. And sometimes, bro, like if your girlfriends break up with you or whatever happens, like obviously that's something you can't control. Like sometimes your mental health gets shit, and sometimes someone says something negative about you that you can't control. Actually, you can control that. You can just not have talked to him at first. But um, yeah, so I would say it's probably completely different for you. Wait, my grandma's just taping something on my window right now. But all right, so that was kind of distracting. Sorry, but be mindful for yourself. Don't take mine because it will probably be something different for you. Just really analyze when you have good mental health and when you have bad mental health, and just think about what made that trigger.
Mm. All right.
Does that make sense?
That's a great answer. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
No
I'll have
worries,
to
bro.
do some deep thinking later.
Yeah, bro. This I could do a whole lecture on just that, bro. But yeah. All right. Timac, what's your question, bro?
Yeah, what do you think about this problem? Because I have the same problem as you have, like this environment problem. I like, to be honest, I don't relapse. I have the willpower because I just, I don't know. I have constant thoughts on like fapping when I'm in home, bro. But I never do it. I haven't fapped for like, I don't know, 4 months till now. Like, but I have these constant thoughts when I'm in my room. I think it's like habit connected to the room.
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah,
bro. That's annoying.
yeah. I was thinking about it. What can I do? And like, only thing that I think it's only a matter of like moving out. That's it. I don't know if I can do anything else, bro, because you have the same problem. So I don't ask you for advice. Just what have you thought about it? Like, because it's really tough. Really, because when you are in your grandpa's house right now, it's different, right? It's
Completely,
better.
bro. It's
Yeah,
I don't
I
know
know
what to
this. I
like.
know.
This is something I'm struggling with, but as well, I don't do it. I've been so consistent lately, and willpower has been a
Yeah.
big factor in that. But like, by the way, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just like resisting it so often, and then at a certain point, it just becomes like um, it just like the negative connections maybe just get erased.
Yeah, maybe. I hope so because I have to resist it every day. I won't relapse because I know I won't do it. Uh, because I know the price of it. But like, you read the easy peasy method or you haven't?
No, man. No.
Yeah, and like for someone who is struggling with nofap, just read this book and that's it. Because like I just read this book, I did a video about it, and since then I never fapped again. Like it's like clear to me, it's like bad thing. I'm feeling disgusted when I think about it. But bro, like every time I'm in this fucking room, I just feel this urge inside of me to do it, but I will never do it again. You feel that shit, right?
Yeah, and
Like
it's
you will never do
yeah.
it again, but you feel it inside of you. That's really weird. That's really weird.
Yeah, I'm trying to not be like my friends in school who are like being negative about everything. Like
I
Yeah.
relate
be,
to that a lot, bro. People in my school are always negative, bro. They're always complaining about being
Yeah,
tired or the
on
weather.
uni and I
but
have
like
the same
we're
problem.
we
Like,
are those friends now. We're being negative about them. We're complaining. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
we
true.
can't be
Okay, okay.
complaining the whole
I will
time.
stop. I
Oh
will
yeah, it's
stop.
like a cycle,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, bro. Like
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I try to never complain, but like this shit is just driving me crazy. Every time I think about it, it's just I don't know. I'm just getting mad out of nowhere. I don't know why. But like when I'm outside, I'm fine. When I in my grandpa's house, it's fine. When I in my girlfriend's house, it's the same shit. And only in this fucking room, it is always coming back for me. Uh,
wait, bro.
like
I
a
just
nightmare.
realized I've had a lamp pointed at me the whole lecture, and it's 9 a.m. Oh shit.
When you record, when you record videos, do you have like lamp on your face or no?
Um, do I? No, I have sunlight. I record them in the morning usually.
Oh, okay. I have this shit. Look, I have this thing, and it always like I have to take my glasses off to record, but it lights my face up so I look clean. Then
All right. Hey, I think I need. Does anyone have another question or something they want to say? Because I'm so hungry. I can't lie. Like I have not ate like um, what's it called, dinner yet, so I still need to eat that. That's kind of an inconsistency for me, but I'll take that over like fapping 4 times a day. But my sleep might fuck up a little bit because of that. But does anyone have any other question or something? All right then.
Uh,
Oh no.
it's not related to the lecture, but you do YouTube, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What do you have a product that you're selling?
Yeah, bro. Like I'm making the product again, kind of now. Like I first I was pre-selling it, so then um yeah. Wait, what's your question actually? So like you have a product, yeah. Like so, kind of. I'll not go too deep into. I'm making my product again, basically.
Are you making some money off of that?
Yeah, of course. Oh no, of my product right now, no, not yet, bro.
How about YouTube?
Also not.
So what are you making any money at all?
I was, bro. Like I was doing email marketing, but then I watched the Desire calls, and then I quit that because it was
Yeah,
totally not my
I relate to
side.
that because I used to do drop shipping, as I said earlier, but I was making some money here and there, like a couple $100 every week, but I just didn't really like it. And now I'm moving on to YouTube.
Yeah, that's great, bro. Like, what's your question then?
Yeah, I just wanted to know if you're like making money off of YouTube.
No, I'm not yet, bro. Soon,
It's kind of a Jeffy question, no?
soon. Hey, but boys, I'm gonna leave now. I'm gonna like stop the lecture
Bye,
or
bro.
whatever.
Nice lecture, nice lecture.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Some good
See you
tips.
later,
I
guys.
wrote down whole paper of my like stupid self doing bad stuff. Like literally like yeah.
That was a good lecture, Noel.
Early morning,
you.
Timek want to like get the snooze button on.
Yeah, yeah, that's relatable, isn't it? It's like such a Jeffrey thing to do, but it's something that I genuinely struggled with. But it's
The
it's just
fucking snooze
literally
button, bro.
that easy as just
Yeah.
putting it in.
Yeah, but we can connect like if you want to talk to me like later maybe about YouTube, we can just DM each other. If
Yeah,
you
for
want,
sure.
I can DM you.
DM me, bro.
Yeah,
We'll schedule in a call.
Yeah, because I think we have like similar knowledge about YouTube and we can talk about it.
You're way
maybe
further
about
than
our
me, bro. I
products.
have 20 subs. So,
You have 20 subs.
yeah, bro. Like I'll expand on our call. I'll expand our call.
Yeah,
but
yeah. Let's talk about it later. Okay, bye, bro.
Bye, bro.
Have a good lunch.
Dinner, bro. It's
Dinner. Yeah. True.
All right,
Sorry.
bro. Bye.